Hi and welcome back to today's Morning Report chart appraisals on Thursday the 25th of June with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at High-Tech Markets. Moving on to dollar yen, and again this is another chart whereby we're sort of range bound over the last few weeks. Really, we've had this rebound up from that 50% retracement 22.35, still intact rebound, and it again is now finding resistance around that 23.6% fib level. So you got trading between two fib levels over the past couple of weeks. 124.20 is around that 23.6% fib level, and that is around about where that rally peaked yesterday. And the outlook is becoming increasingly neutral. RSI sort of rolling over under 60, sort of finding support around 50. So you're in more of a positive bias because you're above 50, but still I think you're more sort of consolidating and cautious with this outlook. Looking more nearer term, you can see that range over the last couple of weeks not really gone anywhere. Interesting that you could play this range. You've just had a breakdown now. I've got this resistance in or this line, this pivot level line in around that 2375, 2380 level. So between 2370 and 2380 there seems to be a bit of a pivot, providing the resistance and then providing support in recent days, and now we've broken below that. So you could argue that sort of completes a bit of a top pattern. Again, if you sort of measured it lower, it's about 70 pips of top, 60-70 pips of top, so that could see you dragged back towards 23 figure. I think more likely is that you'll come back towards this 38.2% fib level, which again has been used as a pivot level in the range over the last few weeks. So you've got the middle of this range is basically that 38.2% fib level. The extremes of the range is basically the 50% and the 23.6% fib levels. So this small top pattern, falling RSI, falling MACD lines, suggests maybe you're in more of a corrective outlook near term. I think you've got to play this one on a near term basis because you're not really getting any real trend, and it's sort of got about a 200 pips worth of range. So I suppose sort of if you're seeing a corrective signal towards the upper part of the range, you'd sort of have short positions back towards that 38.2% fib level. But ultimately I still see this dollar yen chart with the generally positive momentum indicators on this daily chart, and the fact is that you're finding support above the 50% fib level. I think you're going to see an upside break again, but at the moment it is in consolidation mode and going sideways, so perhaps you've got to be playing at the range. So I wish you good luck in your trading on dollar yen, and I will speak to you later.